Alright, now we're cutting back into the part of Dragon Ball Z all of you are probably much more aware of. Now we get to have a little bit of fun. But yes, Piccolo is now up for grabs. Pretty funny considering how the game starts. If you were to look at this as a normal RPG, you would not have actually seen this one coming. But no, we do actually get to use them. Pretty cool stuff. And Piccolo is definitely one of the best characters in the game. I mean, you know, surprise, surprise, obviously. But no, genuinely. Even it's like he nearly matches Goku's stat growth in general. He does have a huge lead in general. You will actually cross low on like 100 stat points and something with him before too long, like well before endgame. It's actually kind of cool. So he starts off with 500 skill points. Very glad about that. So you can be a little bit flexible for how you want to allocate that. You can put into one of these guys, which I actually would almost want to put all the heal up. Piccolo is fantastic on defense, especially with this shit, regeneration. Just a move that just gets you back some free healing. Not a big deal. Now, believe it or not, Gohan actually has something a bit better, but you know what? We take these when we can get them. So, do we start with Evil Assault or Destructive Wave? First of all, what does this need? Destructive Wave level 2, so I guess we're getting that. Oh, only needed the ones. Light Grenade. Yes, we get this fucking early on. I'm not joking about that. God damn. You know, you always assumed that was a move he got from Kami. Nah, dude. He can just kind of do it. It's fucking awesome. Also present here's a lot of other moves from much later on, like Hellzone Grenade. That is also... Look at the... Giant Piccolo. I'm sorry. It's very funny. Alright, it sounds like he went off to a power source as strong as my own. Did he mean Goku? I hope that's the only other power source as strong as he is. Unless Kami's down here somewhere? I don't know. But who is this Kakarot? That's a great question. All things in due time, Piccolo. And if you wanted to, you could explore a little bit with Piccolo right now if you were curious or something. I don't know. But it's not like there's anything particularly locked to story progression, so we can just go ahead and head straight there. That being said, though, I'm curious what kind of dialogue you'd get with people if you were to talk to them with Piccolo in general right now. Hey, Bulma, after 5 years. Chad, did you say you liked this look for Bulma? I think it's okay. I don't think it's nearly as good as one went from the 23rd tournament, but this is pretty decent. The weird lab coat and everything. I don't know. It's all right. Yeah, she literally changes like every single moment. It's great. 4.5. Very boxy. That is a good way to put it. Like, very epitome of the most 90s look I've seen in a long time. What? Yep. Alright. She looks like she just got off of work. That's a good way to put it, actually. Alright. So, something, reunion among all the friends. Cool stuff. Her dad was sent. She just got here and already you're trying to fondle her. Good stuff. Awesome. Although it's very funny, when you're old as Master Roshi is, he will literally not physically age whatsoever at this point in time. It's like, oh no, I get it. He ages like Yamamoto. That would do it. From Bleach, if you guys didn't catch that one. He crossed me one too many times, so I didn't tell him we were all meeting here today. Jesus fucking Christ, woman. So, I guess this game is already on the whole fuck Yamcha thing already. Sure, cool, I guess. I'm not gonna make further comments about that. What about Launch, though? Where is she? Where is she? She ran off somewhere. She's been chasing Tien for 5 years now. God damn. And it's only the blonde one that wants him, too. Look at Goku scrunched over like that. He's an actual goblin. God damn, that's a hell of a look. Yeah, but anywho, just the funniest thing is what follows this. I implore you guys, if you haven't revisited this arc in a while, you should totally do so. It's amazing storytelling from the ground up, and also some very funny perspectives when you get in here. Like the idea that Goku had the ability to reproduce. Now that in itself is what's surprising. It's more so that he did to begin with. Who's the kid with you? Babysitting service? And yeah, it's so funny to think because Krillin and everyone started off with knowing him as a Munchkin. Yeah, that would have probably put me on my ass too. If I were to meet an old friend from high school and they have like a 10-year-old with them and I don't follow them on Facebook at all. That would never happen. I move too often. And this is we don't get the funny translations from motion dubbing here, by the way. So nothing about Gohan wanting to be an orthopedist or anything, which I still don't really know what that means. Let's see. Oh yeah, named after his late grandfather. Cool. We're just gonna continue that cycle? Oh yeah, because we do eventually get a Piccolo, Goku Jr., not Piccolo Jr. We already got that. Oops, almost there, Bob. Ooh, also he's level 18. Was he 18 already, or was he at 16? Well, I hope he's at 18 if you had a kid, KXD. All right, let's see. So Gohan, how old are you? 4 years. You know, so I always think he starts 5, but no, he's 5 when the Saiyans show up. They're pretty polite for being Goku's kid. Wait, did I miss something? I think I skipped over something by accident. No, okay, Goku just flashed on screen really fast. I thought that was like a skipped it frame or something. The kid's got a tail. Yep, just like I used to have, huh? And they didn't remove it yet. Also something or other that Gohan's gonna regrow that tail multiple times. Very funny. Is he as strong as you are, Goku? Well, I think he's got the same kind of brute strength, but whenever I try to train him, Gigi gets all hot under the collar. I don't think that's the correct term here, guys. Why does that be a waste if you didn't? She thinks we don't need martial arts anymore now that the world's all peaceful. Piccolo agreed to a temporary ceasefire. Maybe Chi-Chi just assumes Goku will be the one doing that? Probably. She keeps going on about how we all need to study from now on. Wait, did I read that correctly? She keeps going on about how we all need to study from now, including Goku? I can imagine Goku getting a college degree in something, actually, unironically. Yep, that's a 4-star. Very cute stuff. By the way, you would not be able to make progress until you actually talk to everyone first. And I think talking... Oh, no, right. So you need to actually talk to the turtle first, too. This is a little cumbersome with the progression. So you can do that. Anything worth buying? Not terribly. Eventually, Oolong does expand his inventory. Helps you find treasures in the map. That's okay. As far as anything else goes, I mean, the status recovery ones are decent. I think I'll get stun recovery. It's rare, but not... It's not uncommon. Alright. And with that, we're good to go. Yeah, I think you literally have to talk to the turtle first. It doesn't really make that clear. Oh, by the by, Goku's still the only one who can sense ki at this point in time. I didn't realize this until I was watching Dragon Ball and realized he got the ability to do that from Popo and Kami. And that explains why Piccolo also has the ability. Pretty funny stuff. What is it, Goku? Yeah, Krillin still can't do it. It's only after everyone does the year of training with Kami that everyone gets the ability to sense energy as well. It's pretty cool. Yes, I will use the terms ki and energy interchangeably. Fuck you. But kind of something. Something indeed. What's the highest Goku gets his power level at this point in time? Like 400, 450? Yeah, and it's double even that at least. Again, power levels at this point in time, they're more so just to signify how much of a threat the Saiyans themselves actually are. By the time we get to the Frieza Saga, even then, they're going to be more nebulous in terms of anything. It's because, like, how do you quantify, like, 500,000 of something versus the million of something? You know what I mean? It's really irrelevant. Goku's at 334 the weight's on. Yeah, that was it. I think with the weight's off, it goes to like 380, 400, something like that. I don't have these, okay, as hyper autistic as I am about Dragon Ball Z, I'm not that off the deep end. 416? That sounds about right. Just look at this planet. Man, Justin Cook really does bring a gravitas to Raditz that is just not really there. That isn't as there usually. That being said, though, I don't think I've sampled a lot of sub Raditz either. Why doesn't it fix that at some point in time? I don't know who we are, but get out here now. I can only think of the really good edits from Lonely Archive for this one. And the beginning of the infamous Krillin-owned counter from Team 4-Star. Unfortunately, yeah, a lot of their jokes do not age well, but you know. Also, something about actually being hackable with his tail, kind of funny. Yes, do you want to contribute something dialogue-wise? Did I ever watch episode 1? I probably did, and it's just been literally forever. Yeah, no, definitely. Especially since Piccolo was talking about his MySpace page. Yeah. Yeah. Really has, yeah. Sorry, just talking with Brent. Yeah, that is true. Alright. So, and then Raz is here trying to say, don't you recognize me? There is nothing physically similar here at all between these two. I had to say it. Reminds me of how Graz's basic jab and Extreme Baton was a tails. No fucking way, really? Oh my god. Everyone, please be sure to follow me on Twitch in order to get me to 250, because as soon as we get to 250, I will do a Let's Play of Extreme Baton, and now I have to see this. That is actually hilarious. Jesus Christ. Alright, you can stop calling me Kako whatever anytime, you know. My name's Goku. Are we technically dead naming him? I think in terms of the realm of actual trans jokes, I think that was actually kind of decent. Did you hit your head when you were young or not? Yes. I'm actually amazed that maybe not Grandpa Gohan, but someone told him about that. Don't remember any of it, but it happened when I was really young. I still have a scar from it. That's not mentioned in the anime. That's kind of neat. Right, I was gonna mention this too. It's in my notes. God fucking damn it. I should have mentioned that way sooner. Yeah, so this game is actually really cool, the story development, because there's a lot of things that are actually mentioned details-wise that don't normally come up in the show, or are told out of order to facilitate getting out of the way earlier instead of later. It's actually pretty cool about that. Like, there's an example later on. It's gonna happen after we deal with Raditz, but Vegeta speculates Gohan's power comes from being a Saiyan hybrid. And while they're still coming off of their planet, starting their journey to Earth. Like, I'm not kidding, we actually do that. The scar we never see? Yeah, that too. There's also other cool narrative shifts, like Goku actually gets rematches with Raditz in Otherworld as part of his training. I think it's kind of fucking neat, personally speaking. BG2 also does that with the rematches, but it feels like one of those things I wish that did happen. Goku just reminds me of a story your grandfather once told me. Oh, yeah, that never actually was talked about before. I guess I wouldn't come up with a conversation normally. Found a baby with a tail one day. The kid had bad temper and causing trouble. Drove the man crazy most of the time, no doubt about that. One day, the boy fell in the valley and landed on his head. It was a wonder he survived. And we see the space pod in the filler for the Saiyan saga. And if you don't think that's the tightest shit ever, I don't know what to tell you. I think it's so fun. It also projects the moon. And that causes... Okay, that is a little bit of a plot hole with the whole thing later on with the moon having to reflect the sun's rays. But you know what? Details. That's so fucking sick. And then Piccolo gets to blow up the space pod that Goku flew to Earth in. And I think that's just a nice level of catharsis right there. His bad temper went away and became a good, kind child. Now, I'd like to reiterate, no matter what alien race that you are, I don't think you are innately... Okay, there's also definitely some nature versus nurture development here going on right now. That being said, I don't think any kid should remember shit from that young and be programmed to do things like that. I had to also observe also how fucking stupid a lot of Z Broly's backstory was. If I criticize Broly, I have to be consistent also criticize Goku in this regard. Was that me? Yep. Maybe. Anyway, sorry guys. I've explained this before, but some of this can get really wordy. Wait, but there's a plot hole because Dr. Breeze later reverse engineers Goku's plot into his ship he went to Namicon. Wait, really? Was that part of it? I'll have to go look at that, actually. Thanks for pointing that out, Kurt. I'm glad Krillin's got back up, though. I don't think he got back up originally. Yeah, that hurt a bit. Man, I'm noticing some of these layerings going on back here, and it's unfortunate it's kind of distracting me now. That should show up in the recording because I'm recording in 2K for this, I imagine. Just facing him down like this is scaring me, to be honest. Oh yeah, there's also a cool detail later on too you guys got to see. Damn, we got a lot of details to go over. First off, you weren't born as Planet Kakarot. Your birthplace is Planet Vegeta. You are Saiyan, the proudest warrior race in the universe. Definitely the biggest ego, that's for sure. I feel like maybe the Namekians have a little bit more pride about them. personally. Yeah, that's why Goku's ship is so fast. Bulma, Goku, Gohan, and Krillin took a month to get to Namek. Damn. See, I thought they established technology from the wreckage of Radz's space pod. Or that maybe Dr. Priest had that on standby. And I am your brother. No, with that hairline you're not. I keep joking, but like genuinely it's stark. Raditz looks more like Vegeta's brother than Goku's brother. If Goku's a space alien, then what's he doing here on Earth? I'm getting to that. They enter simple, really. Kakarot was sent to destroy the human species that live on this planet. Yeah, it was a lower level planet, so... Also, I would like to mention furthermore that the art style of this game goes out of its way to replicate earlier Dragon Ball art style too, Dragon Ball Z, because you can see the curvature and like the softness of edges on Raditz's face here. I think this is actually great for why is sweat dropping. I don't know, probably a little annoyed from having to explain all this. But no, I think this is great because this does actually convey some pretty good early art style. It's like he's tired from yelling a bunch. Yeah, no kidding. We search for suitable plants to eradicate everyone that lives on them, and when we're done, we sell the plants to alien species at an enormous profit. Well, more so turn them into Frieza, but you know details. Actually, to be fair, I don't think Vegeta, I think, was at least more so directly underneath Frieza, but I think he was trying to keep his distance. Raditz and Nappa were definitely more so working for Vegeta, more so than for Frieza, though. But, yeah, I think the planet expansion is... The Imperialism is much more Frieza's domain than the Saiyans right now. We send adult Saiyans to planets with native species living on them. Hey, we actually appropriated a name. But with low-level planets like these, we send babies instead like yourself. Luckily, this planet's a moon. With that, we could just wipe out the humans here in just a few years. That's very funny. And also... accurate because even a baby Saiyan, I'm pretty sure, could turn straight into a monkey. You know, you'd make Piccolo seem like a saint back. Yeah, because Piccolo wasn't going to destroy the fucking planet and sell it. They weren't going to do Dr. N. Wait, which one was it? Well, whoever the villain was from Crash Team Racing, they weren't going to turn the planet into a parking lot. He was just going to subjugate everyone. And even then, I think Piccolo Jr. was going to do better than fucking King Piccolo and not randomly blow up countries. You know. Wait, why is having a moon a good thing? I'm glad he came back to that thought. Quit acting so stupid, Kakarot. Oh, come on. Not like you guys are college educated. Well, actually, Vegeta probably is. When we stand and see a full moon, our full latent powers are unlocked. Not full, but you know. Surface level. Oh, that thing got cut off ages ago. Who the fuck did it again? Oh, yeah, it might have been Popo or Kami that did that. Because he had his tail even into the 22nd tournament, right. It said, Master Roshi took the more nuclear option and blew up the moon instead. Right, yeah. Me thinking at some point they wish for the moon back. I don't know. I don't care if you were my brother. It doesn't matter to me anymore. Krillin's right. You Saiyans are the absolute worst. There is worse. There is worse. Yeah, Packet and Raditz said the negotiations didn't quite go smoothly. We Saiyans were never a very large race. I beg to differ. You see, Planet Vegeta is gone. It exploded after colliding with a giant meteor. Ah, the gaslighting from Frieza. Good stuff. Oh yeah, it was a meteor. Where did the meteor come from, Frieza? No, nowhere. Our mother and... Whoa! We actually reference... We bring the idea up of Goku's mother this far in advance. We had to wait a few Daizenshus for that to actually happen. This is 09. There are only 4 Saiyans left in the universe, and you're one of them. And Turles, and Broly, and Vegeta's brother. But you know details. And Paragus. Look, there's more. No, that's it. Actually, no, 5 if we count Gohan. Okay, I'm splitting hairs now, but literally there is double the amount he thinks there is. But, you know, all filler. Mostly. Earlier, we found the most amazing planet we could sell for a huge pile of money, but it'll be hard to clean it with just the 3 of us. Bullshit! Come on. Vegeta could breathe and fucking conquer the planet by now if he wanted to. That's remember that you were still kicking around, Kakarot. It took you nearly 20 years to remember that you have a brother, Raditz. Come on. Don't give me that. I'm pretty sure you remember there's exactly 4 of your species remaining, exactly where everyone is. We have to open your eyes, Kakarot. It'll be fun. Let your Saiyan blood go wild. More so later. Also, yes, we are still here for this dialogue. Sorry, guys. Again, this can get a little bit wordy. I come but no, is that your kid standing behind you? No, he's my nephew. He's your son. That is not where I was going with that. The tail is all the evidence I need. He's got Saiyan blood in him. It's a prop. It's Halloween. Don't worry about it. I was thinking about maybe borrowing your boyfriend instead. Oh, Unfortunately, I think it's only really with the Ocean Dubs they make jokes about Uncle Raditz, but you know, details. Ow. Oh yeah, there's the actual knee that took Goku out. Whoa there. He had to... I don't know if anyone caught that. He just had to, like, levitate to get over here. I don't know why he did that. Just didn't walk. Does Raditz not have walking animations? Wait, I wonder if wait. Does Raditz actually have walking animations for this sprite? Huh. That's a weird thought. Would he not? I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Not very fancy, mind you. Just kill 100 or so people and pile their bodies here by this time tomorrow. Okay, that's gonna take a lot of work even with Nimbus. Oh no, okay, we did make a joke here about that here. This is following, I think, more so the... No, Kai wasn't... Was Kai dubbed at this point? Maybe. I don't know which script this is going with, but this is very funny. You can't use a child like that, Krillin says. I'm pretty sure this is a hostage situation now, buddy. What? That's his problem. Either way, the people didn't worry about the bodies. He's being flexible. How nice of him. What's the advantage? Capturing our current plan. This one's going to be our next target. Awesome. Wasn't Kai dubbed in 2010 or so? See, that's what I'm thinking. I think this might be the original script. Or at least like heavily refined. 3 Saiyans are all it'll take to exterminate everyone on Earth within a month. Dude, you don't need that much. Maybe if Vegeta just literally sits on his ass and Nappa and Raditz do all the work, then that might take a month, but yeah. I love how Piccolo gets here first, by the way, before Raditz takes off, and he's just hiding in the back right now. Reminder, I'm pretty sure Piccolo can already hear literally everything happening on the Earth as it is. I didn't make that joke earlier with how Piccolo was overhearing Goku telling everyone about how he's Piccolo Jr. I didn't make that joke sooner, damn it. Owl. And don't even think about defying me either. Your incomplete powers are no match whatsoever for your big brother. Okay, reminder. Having a tail does not magically make you more powerful. Someone tell GT Goku about that, though. There's no... I think Raditz should crucially notice that there's no moon either, so, you know. Oh, Vegeta eventually finds out, but, you know. There wasn't a thing I could do against him? Yeah, I'll give you that one. Not when Raditz is on guard and everything. Okay. So here's one critical thing that's actually very noteworthy that Mark did bring up in his review of the Saiyan Saga. The Saiyans normally don't use martial arts when fighting. It's just pure strength and just like bludgeoning dudes. Master Roshi could probably take the fight to Raditz if like circumstances depending, but you know, details. More so we need to establish the threat before going into this. Finding your only blood relative and discovering it's that guy. Yep. Don't worry. I mean, I am a believer in blood relations not really mattering for shit. So if there's that. Hey, wait, a toilet sits here. You're good for now. Thankfully, I didn't notice that before. Oh yeah, we haven't got anything new. Alright, well, with that, we kind of have issues.